Ian, what kind of opposition have you had from, say, the global porn industry, some of the big tech platforms that don't want any regulation? What have you seen happen there?
I think we should divide that in two. So if we take the adult industry, the porn industry, some of them have a reasonable concern that if they're a large platform, the regulator will just focus on them, and frankly that's what happened in France and Germany. And then they felt that they have a sort of existential threat because they'll lose all their users to smaller platforms who are out of sight of the regulators. So I think that's probably what motivates them to go to court and to try to delay these things. But having said that, a good regulator could require a level playing field and insist that it all happens at the same time. And we have, frankly, just seen in the UK where there are two new regulations coming in. One is for social media, and the other is for dedicated porn sites. And guess what? Pornhub have just told a newspaper that they don't see themselves as a porn site. They think that they are a social media site. And that is clearly the argument that they're planning to use when they fight this regulation in court. So I think we can take with a little pinch of salt sometimes their excuses around this. They know it will have an impact on them. It has a small cost. It's cents, not dollars. It's not a large cost. And they may lose some customers, but again, we have seen attrition rates of maybe 10% on sites that have done the right thing and include these, not the sort of scare tactics of 90% or 99% that some of them have said, although I imagine you'd probably take the view that if 99% of their customers no longer use them, you wouldn't be that upset. But I think we have to take have a balanced view of this, and so that's the porn industry. For social media, some of them are beginning to now try to do the right thing. I mean, there's an interesting model we've seen with Instagram where they are allowing anybody to come on the site and to giving them the benefit of the doubt that they say the truth about their age. Of course, these tick boxes or enter your date of birth are really just an invitation to kids to lie. But what they're then going to do is have better surveillance and look for clues as to why you might have lied about your age. And then if they red flag you, you will be referred to do a proper age verification. So that's a big step forward from just saying we always just give kids the benefit of the doubt and we will just believe whatever people put in as their date of birth. Now that's a step forward, but you can't do that until you've got a track record, until they've had their first birthday when they were online and all their friends have said happy 12th birthday, and you go, this kid may not be 16. So it doesn't work immediately, so it's only a stepping stone, and we now know that you can do a facial age estimation or estimate based on how you move your fingers or your voice in a couple of seconds, just to check that somebody's not blatantly well below that legal age. And so I think you should at least do that as a qualifying mechanism before you can open an account.
Okay, great. Well, we look forward to working with you going forward, Ian, and hopefully the results are positive and our government decides to implement the system here in Australia, because every day of delaying means thousands more children are being exposed to harmful content. So
yes, and I have to say Australia is doing the rest of the world a favour by providing, as I say, better information, a better informed debate, so policymakers can stop making some of these frankly quite spurious arguments against it, that it is the end of anonymity as we know it. When we know the technology has been around for many years to make this the ability to prove your age online without disclosing who you are.
Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.